All right. You've reached Absolute Tarot, and this is CaraSeen in the house. That's right. And we got something cool and new here today, and this is connections and separation. Are we going to reunite? This is a pick card here for you. And this one's going to be based on more of a love reading, okay? It's not going to be based on friends or family. This one is more of a general, either someone you've been with before, someone you fall in love with, friends with benefits even, few dates. It could be a long lost love. We could even indulge into past life, karmic, twin flame, soulmate. We'll see what the cards have to say. I haven't had a peek at them yet, so I am a little curious here myself here. Because I always pick a reading afterwards I'm done too, because I don't always remember what I said. So it's kind of cool to see what's shaking in there. Now with that said, you can check out a link down here below. I have my Etsy website, and you can book yourself a personal and private reading. I have about 4 packages for you to choose from, so depending on your budget or time that you need, or maybe questions or overall in generalness, I have some 4 different choices for you to rock from. And what we got here today is we're going to go jump right into, we have 3 different types of petrified or fossilized stones, and the reason why I chose that, because I thought we could take a little petrified, take a little pause in time and reflect on maybe what you may not like what some of this has to say. It may be cool with you, but just take it as it resonates. Not everything will rock out for you. Not everything will resonate with you. Take a little bit. You can look at more than one pile and take what resonates, and you pull out with what the spirits pull out and what resonates with you for you. Now what I'd like you to do here is just pause on this for a moment. You can even pause the video. You can ponder on it. You can meditate on it. You can grab a pendulum. You can douse on it, whatever you dig on, but just know that the timestamps are always down below. So with that said, we're going to rock into pile number 1. Pile number 1 here is a petrified wood. I found myself actually and polished up. And we have pile number 2. This is a fossilized little creature and some black stone. And we have pile number 3, the ammonite. And this is like an ancient shell. It has like opal-like qualities in it as well. It's absolutely beautiful. So pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. I'll meet you down at the timestamps in just a moment, and I'll see you at your pile. All right. This is pile number 1. This one's for you. We have the petrified wood here. Now let's check out the vibe, the beginning of the reading here. Wow, straight up here it says trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Now the next one is a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Wow. What a card to start off with you first. That's amazing. We'll get to those ones in just a moment. We're just going to bring a little live shuffle in here, and we're going to take a little look at the situation between you and this person. And we'll have a good look-see into there and see what's rocking in and see what connections and separation you are. See if you're going to reunite. To see. Well, I'm liking seeing the devil in reverse to start off with. That's good. Releasing some of those vices and obsessions possibly about them. They have the world in upside down, and you got the devil in upside down. We got happiness over here with the 10 of Cups with you, and we got some battles coming on with them. That's interesting. I see the legacy card, the family card here is also in reverse here, and we have, and that's looking at our another 10 of card, another 10 completion here. We got 10s here on your side. We got a lot of 5s on the other side for them. Now 5s represent kind of adversity versus 10 represents completion. The 10 of Pentacles in reverse is about some family conflict, some loneliness that's happening in here. Feeling that, and that's on your side of the thing, your side of the spread here. We got some moon messages coming in here and some goddess messages also here. We'll touch on here in just a moment here. But I want to look into the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And this is also possibly stressing about money. We could have had some financial influences that were factoring in a relationship here too that could have caused some grief as well. And that's one of the most common breakups actually is financial, and that's really sad to see sometimes, but it definitely is quite normal. Money stress can really affect so many parts of our life, that's for sure. Now with the Queen of Cups here rocking in here, this is pretty sweet to see, you know, I like that. This is a nurturing and healing, this is support, and this is you. You have a very loving amazingness about you, and that's why we have the Sorceress card. You're a magical person who can manifest your intentions into reality. This is you. This is you. You're an amazing soul here, and they have in the exact same position. They have the Hierophant in reverse, and just seems to be a lot of struggles with them here. This is some problems with authority, so some problems that a lot of adversity, you know, and yet they have right next to it, it comes with that peace. They have peace after adversity here. There's just a lot of quarrels here, and they have the 5 of Wands. They're quarreling for the sake of quarreling. They're fighting and arguing for the sake of just to argue, is what this card represents. This doesn't always mean they're rocking in that way. The World in reverse here with them, this is some unfinished lessons they're dealing with here. They're dealing with problems, and this is what's surrounding him. This is them stuck in the heart of all the things that they still need to learn their lessons. And this one's you. This is recovery after leaving an abusive situation. This is getting back into some funner times when the Devil's in reverse. Liking seeing that. And right next to that, right beside, is a 10 of Cups. This is happiness here. This is family. This is fulfillment coming in here. You do have the Death card to your right in reverse, though. This little stagnation you're feeling. Sometimes our hope can be a little destroyed and we can feel a little stuck here. You might be dealing with a Scorpio here, possibly dealing with it on your side. With the Queen of Cup energy, this is some water energies. This is Cancer, Scorpio, and also Pisces as well. Devil card, some Virgo energies for some majors. We have Aries on Aries and Taurus here on the side of your significant other, and we have the Emperor in reverse here. And this is some immaturity problems with power, you know. This is poor planning. This is a nasty ego, this person you were dealing with, you know. And I really hope they've come around and learned some of their lessons that they need to. They really, let's have a little look here. And sorrows, we'll take that. They need to work within themselves and have some inner time, some hermit time. They need to work with some inner clarity before they can come back to you. They are thinking of you every moment. Your love fills them with so much joy. That's definitely on their mind. Now we have, they have a couple behind them here that are wide open, full to the top. We have crying over our spilt milk here. They do know what they've done to you, and they do realize what they've lost with you. And I think they have to go through a bit first before they can come back to you. They need to sort out and get their poop in a group before they get back to you. We have the Ace of Wands even in reverse. There's a lot of reversals here on their side. Actually, their entire spread, except this one, is in reverse. Wow. Yikes. They're going to be working on themselves for a little bit here, I think, my friend. It's some false starts. This is delays that they're having here and delays that they're getting over. False sense of security even here. A lot of vulnerability that they have. A lot of vulnerability, but they really need to work within themselves and meditate and contemplate and sort their shit out. And you know what? Don't let them back in until they have sorted themselves out. You're going to let them back in too soon, and you're going to be right back where you started. Absolutely right back where you were. Now coming down here in the next couple months here, we have the Five of Pentacles here also in reverse, and this is hope returns. This is some recovery. We do have, I mean, even the Lovers is in reverse with them. This is a breakup, a separation, okay? This is sometimes an inability to commit. This is a little arguments that are happening here. They could be dealing in a relationship right now. If they have left and gone into another relationship, if they've gone into another relationship, they've got their comeuppance. Karma has kicked them right in the twat. Or right in the bollocks, I think, here. And I think they're really realizing what they had with you. 100%. They are realizing what they had with you. And they're feeling like absolute crap. Now they're in a situation they're not quite happy and totally be, and they're arguing. They're not feeling that love. They're not having the same ease, the contentment here, you know, the Ten of Cups here. They don't have that family contentment, that total love and support that with this other person. If they're no longer with this person here, you know, there's recovery happening with them here. I see recovery. There's still Two Cups behind. There's a lot of your love right here. There's both of you represent right here. There's a lot of love here. We also got the Queen of Pentacles straight up here, and this is resourceful person. This is you. We got the Sun here straight up, and material happiness, joyous outcome, success. Page of Wands, bringing in some messages of a new project, a new idea, a new action, maybe a new love coming in, or this is their love. Let's check out what we have coming in here. I'm feeling after they've worked on themselves here, we have a new moon in Libra. Now Libra's our Venus child. Libras are love. They love love. It seems like every Libra I meet is bisexual because they just love love. They don't really care which way it goes. They just want to share it. They're an amazing balance to them. They have a way about them that is so caring and so kind. And you can just by being around them, you just love them even more. You know, the new moon represents a clean slate. New moons are always new beginnings. This is time to clear your space, clear your clutter, clear off your altar, clean out. Even you could use new moon energies to clean your crystals, to clean your stuff. You have necklaces that you wear a lot. Put it outside in the new moon or the full moon sunlight and clear that energy. You are the sorceress. You're a magical person, and you'll be able to manifest your intentions clearly. Now what we have here is some angel messages for you as well. And I have, did I say a new romantic cycle begins? I don't know if I said that or if I just saw the Libra and the new moon. Baby, you got some new love coming in here. And I think this person is really understand and known and really, really knows who you are and really, really knows what they've lost. They've gone within themselves. They've hermited for a while inside their mind, inside their soul, and gone a little retreat, okay? Now I want you to take the next step. I believe you were really hurt. You do want them back, but it's hard to let them back. You have to trust, and you have spread your wings. Archangel Ariel. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect, and you are ready to soar. We have crystal clear intentions. Archangel Michael, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. Clearly lay out the rules, man. If you're worried about getting hurt by this person and you're letting them back in, then clearly lay out some guidelines. Say, hey, this is not about a shaming conversation. This is about rules of the heart conversation. what you both will allow to happen again. I have compassion here with our virtual messages. As an angel, I'm part of the global family. My heart is open. I accept my place in helping alleviate the suffering members of my extended family. We have contentment. As an angel, I have no desires. I am fulfilled by knowing who I am and being myself. I live and value every moment of the present. Contentment. Now we have letting go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. We have passion. Allow your heart to sing with joy. And we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. The passion is there, my friend. Your love is there between you two. I think it's time to take that leap of faith, take that journey. Let go of control issues. You've been holding on to your protection in your heart for a very long time. And you have to be. Your heart was hurt. I see that. But I see a lot of love with you two, and you have so much love. It's nice to share that love. I see letting go of control issues, but I think the control issues is not towards them. I think it's more your heart and your soul and what you've done to protect yourself. We have the Queen of Pentacles here. This is some slower energy. I want you to take your time. When with the Queen of Cups, and even if you're a masculine and feminine watching this here, this is still the energy of the card, not necessarily mean I'm talking about a queen. This is just taking the energy of the queen. This is resourceful. This is nurturing. Both are healing. Look at how they both are holding. Very nurturing, even though this is a material. This is earth energy. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces right here. Take the energy of these queens. This is, if I could do your reading today, it'd be called Take the Energy of the Queens, you know. And use that. Take your time and do it with love. There's a lot of healing going on here, and I'm really happy to see that here. And even with the Knight of Cups here, the Knight of Cups here in reverse here talks about sometimes some unrealistic expectations. So I want you to move slowly here for yourself and trust. And trust your transformation, okay, through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it would automatically transform, and you have the let go of control issues. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, my friend. I want you to sing. Even sing some love songs, make an awesome tape. If you want to do something cool, to just let them know that you're willing to talk to them again. I think you need to make the first step. Your heart and soul physically needs them to have actions speak louder than words, and physically needs them to make the first move. But in this case, they now know how much they've hurt you. They are thinking about you. We even have a message that says, I'm thinking of you this very moment. They love you. They miss you. They know what they've done. And they want that back. And they're very sorry for their actions. And even though you need them to make the first move, I think in this case, with your love and support and your radiance here, I think it's okay for you to make the first move. Let go of those control issues. Use your passion. Call on your soulmate, my friends. Visualize things together. Manifest what brings you together. Well, thank you so very much for hanging out with me today. Throw me down a likes up. Subscribe. We have a few videos that come out a week, so you can always check that out. And also throw me down what comment, what pile that you picked, and what country you're from. I always need a shout out from what country you're from. I love hearing where everyone's from. Don't forget, down in the description below, I have a link to my Etsy site, and there you can book yourself a private reading. I got 4 packages for you to choose from there. Well, thanks again for hanging out with me, and have a kick-ass day. All right, pile number 2. This one's for you. So, what we got going on here today? Let's check out the first little vibe, the general vibe, the feeling of the reading here. Let's have a little read here. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not your mind. For the heart is a gateway to the soul. Next one is, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Ooh, I like that. That's a pretty good way to step off the reading. I like it. I like it. We got Diana, focused intention. We got conclusions within reach here. Oh, now we're going to get a little freestyle here today. We're just going to rock into some open shuffling here for just a moment, because I'm going to do a situation spread and we're going to look into this. We're going to look at you on one side and them on the other. This is one of the best spreads I've ever used in a long time if you want to find out some amazing answers. I got this from Richard Lopp, and he's a tarot reader here on YouTube, and his accuracy is, I don't know, 90%, 95%. Like, this guy's off the chart. And it's just a situation reading, and I've been using it since November myself, and it's phenomenal. All right, that feels good. Let's have a little look-see, shall we? Now looking into you here, we got some Hermit you've been working in within yourself. That's awesome to see. Not so lucky on their side, but I got the Wish card on theirs. They're wishing. You're patiently waiting, I see. Conformity, we got some... They have a lot of high family values, this person you're dealing with. I like it. We have some unconditional love, and we have some temporary setbacks here. I see a little Saggy energy here. I see Taurus energy here. I see Leo. Let's rock this out here. And the Hermit too. Also see some Virgo energy there. What's bringing you on top is some vices with the Devil. Yikes. And we got the Emperor with some Aries energy. And this is Aries energy right there. Virgo too. Yikes and yikes. What do we got here? All right, we got the Knight of Cups. That makes me feel better. I'll just keep pulling something until I get what I want. That's what I'm going to do. All right, we got the Hermit card. You've been working on yourself, my friend. I really like seeing that. This is going in within yourself for clarity here. I love that. This is personal truth. This is spiritual illumination. I do see a little unhappiness on your side here. This is a little bit of setbacks here, a little bit of depression here. Your heart was definitely broke here with this person. But I'm like seeing the Five of Wands here in reverse. And the Five of Wands is going to tell me about harmony and success, and problems are being resolved. This is on your side, loving it. You've been waiting. You've been planting your seed. You're waiting for the growth. You're being timely. You're nurturing the idea. You're nurturing yourself. You're working on yourself. I'm really loving that. This is originality here. Dealing with the Hierophant, traditions and conventional expectations. Sometimes a little bit of conformity when dealing with yourself here. And sometimes we're having to deal with the Three of Pentacles here in reverse. And this is some sloppy work sometimes. This is about not having the team effort. And that's, you didn't have that team effort when you were dealing with your person. It seems like a lot of things were really one-sided. You know, I see the strength here in you, but I see a lot of one-sided. You know, when we're with someone in a relationship and we're lonely, that's even worse than being alone and lonely. Being with someone and being alone is a brutal, depressing feeling. So I'm glad you've done a lot of work on yourself, or you're not going to take that anymore. The Knight of Cups is here, is bringing us some realistic expectations here. I'm loving it. This is proposals coming in. This is ideas. This is new stuff. This is a flight of the bird. This is being free. This is spreading your wings. We have unconditional love on your side as well with the Strength card, dealing with a Leo. This is love and respect, and this is courage to stand up and do with what you need to make happen. What you need to have in your life. Don't accept anything less. And don't ever change yourself for anybody either. We have the Seven of Wands here also in reverse. And that one's shaken in here with some weak boundaries here. This is stalling out. Sometimes you feel like quitting. But I see how much effort you've been putting into this relationship on your own. I see a lot of, you have been working hard on your own. I see craftsmanship here. You're trying to be creative. You're trying to try new ways. You're trying to make things work. But it seems like there's some weak boundaries coming in here, some opposition. Now with the Death card here in reverse, this little stagnation here. Sometimes we can, I feel a little stuck here. A little stagnation as well. But the Devil card here is the overall feeling of this, the whole reading. What tops the reading is Devil, right? This is addiction. This is obsession. This is sexual lust. Maybe you've been obsessing about them for so long, it's just getting to the point where you're stalking them. You're checking out social media. You may be going on Facebook so many times a day just to look at a picture, just to see if they've updated anything. It's becoming to a level of obsession. The Emperor card here also shows you immaturity. This is immature about the situation here as well. This is some poor planning, and this is a big, nasty ego. This is an ego that needs to be shot down a little bit here. It's quite high. It's quite... it's getting a little ridiculous in here on how much some of the obsession is going. It could be you. It could be them. You may have gone forth and done your healing and not knowing how much they are obsessing about you still and not being aware of that. So something to think about too. It could be you. We're just going to cruise over here to the Wheel of Fortune with them. And this one's in reversed with them. This is bad luck. And this is things out of their control. And they're also stuck in a rut. You guys went through hell in a handbasket together here. And the Page of Swords is also letting me know that as well. This is some bad news. This is some legal issues. This is weak-minded. This is a weak person. You know, you may have been going through divorce if this is legal issues coming up here. And this is our Ten of Pentacles. This is our leaving our legacy, our family card here too. But their whole idea that surrounds them, the heart of them is family and love. They really, really, really have that. They really need to take things in moderation. Now I see it could be them who are being obsessive. I see the moderation card here with Sagittarius here. It seems like no matter which choice you take, it's going to be a good one, okay? And when this card's in reverse, I like that. So you can take the path to the mountains here to where the sun is shining, or you can take the path here into the reeds and flowers, and you have the yellow flowers of prosperity. You have the red wings of passion coming on here, and you have the masculine energy with the sun masculine energy as well on top of his head. It's taking things in moderation and just going with the flow a little bit more here. Now the 10 here, the 10 of Wands here is about taking a break and finally saying no. This is the freedom, okay? This is saying no, I'm not going to deal with this anymore. No, I'm not going to take this anger, this situation. And they have cross in their heart here, but it's in reverse with the Two of Swords. This is confusion. They're being overloaded here. They feel like they should be compromising, but they can't make a decision. They want long-term security for their family. That is first on their mind before anything, is their legacy. So maybe that's taking things a little bit slower is what they need to see here. Well, you just rocked the Nine of Swords here, and this is sometimes some anxiety, okay? This is some nightmares happening here, and grief and depression here this person may have been going through. I'd like you to focus your intention with them right now. Keep your unwavering thoughts and feelings and actions focused on your target, and you will meet your mark. Keep focused on what you know what's right. Keep focused on what you know what's right in your heart. And conclusions are within reach with the full moon eclipse. Now, the full moon is about, it's a time for gratitude. It's a time for forgiveness. The full moon is the climax of the month. It's everything that has been building up. And it's a time you now can release, blossom, harvest, and enjoy. So a lot of the hard work that you've done within yourself, it's time to harvest that and enjoy that fruits of your labors. You've been waiting a long time for this person, and they've been going through a lot here. Let's have a little look here. Now the first card says, Archangel Raziel, take back your power, use your God-given power and attention to manifest your blessings in your life. I think this is with them. This has to do with them for sure. They've lost a little piece of their soul here for a while through this breakup. I think they've lost and missed you as much as you have missed them. We have chakra clearing here as well. As Archangel Metatron, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using geometric or using sacred geometric shapes. If you notice, we have purple here, purple, and purple. This is about your third eye chakra. This is opening up your enlightening. This is opening up your mind. This is opening up your pineal gland. The purple is very psychic, empathic color here too. And that's what we need along. We don't, we only have a little bit of cups here, a little bit of love. There seems to be a lot more swords here. A lot more swords, a lot more wand energy here, a little bit more masculine of the phallic coming in here. I mean, that's because you need that passionate strength and the commitment that you need to open up the conversation. The communication is going to be really, really, really key. I have reconciliation here. Someone from your past is returning from your life. If there ever was a yes, I'd say yes, you guys are getting back together. There's going to be a lot of work that you need to do on each other. I see forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Coming back together is going to be a soul healing. It's definitely going to be a soul healing. Your sexual union together will be an absolute sexual healing as well. We have the wedding card. I rarely pull this one. This is cool. This situation involves marriage. I don't see it happening right away, but it is in your future here where they have a lot of things to work on. And I see patience here and purpose as your two affirmations that you also pulled here as well. Now your patience card, what we have here is I understand that everything happens in its own time. I remain calm, relax, and enjoy the present moments. Well, we have that, and you have been doing that, and I commend you. And now we also have purpose. My gifts are flowers that I've been growing my whole life. I nurture these flowers to the best of my ability in order to fulfill my life's purpose. I can pull out the same one here again. Oops, just dropped a card. I think you're on the right path. I think you've been making the right choices. I see a lot happening here with your significant other, but I see things in Sagittarius. Sagittarius are passionate here with the Temperance card. We have the World card here too. This is completing a goal or lessons when we're dealing with this. I see you guys getting back together. This has been a wonderful reading. I definitely see that you've gone through a lot and been through a lot. But overall, if you maintain and keep the course, they want family. You want to keep up with traditions and conventional expectations. This is legacy. This is legacy. This is both in the heart of the reading. Both of you got it in the same spot. I think the two of you are destined to be together. And I really hope you get back together. But the overall communication is going to be the absolute most important thing you could do. They need to uncross their heart and believe in control. Definitely a lot of air energy here too. So you may be dealing with an air sign here, and they're all about logic and communication that's coming in here. Very cool to see. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's been an honor and a pleasure hanging out with you. Throw me down a little likes up and subscribe. It lets me know that you're there. Don't forget to throw me down what pile that you picked and what country you're from, because I love hearing where everybody's from. You got to like connect the vibe tribe here together and rock that out. So, and also don't forget to, down in my link below, I have a link to my website, my Etsy website, and book yourself a reading there. I got 4 packages to choose from, and you can rock out whichever one you'd like. Thanks again for hanging out with me, and have a kick-ass day. All right, pile number 3. Let's have a little flipsy, shall we? Now, starting off with the first part of the vibe of the illustration is your will you reunite again? Now, checking out the vibe of the overall relationship of this reading here is healing. Now, healing, imagine yourself and your light beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Oh, a lot of healing, a lot of stuff going on here. I like it. We had that in pile number 1 too. They had to go through a little bit of soul searching, a little soul love there. Our next one we have here is give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Well, that's a wonderful start. I wonder if you'll reunite again. We'll have a little look-see and find out here, shall we? So, just put those little guys there. We're not going to quite read them yet. Now we're going to do a little situation reading. I'm just going to do a little live shuffle here for a quick sec, because we're going to do a situation spread. And we have a little bit of anxiety that just popped out there, I just saw. Anxiety card, little sleepless nights. Still seeing it. 6 of Swords. A little bit of anxiety over this situation here I'm feeling. Stay true to yourself, my friend. Stay true to yourself. That feels good. All right, let's have a little look here what we can have rocking in here with the situation here. Starting off with you is Page of Wands coming in here. We have messages here. We have the Knight of Pentacles, some slow ass moving energy. That's good. Take your time. Take your time. We have the Page of Swords. We have more messages coming in here. We have the Hierophant in the middle here, and that's some unconventional, some traditional expectations. Ace of Wands as well. We have the Ace of Cups for them. Ace of Pentacles for you. Oh, a lot another ace. I think we got all the aces out on the table here now. Wow. Rocking in with the Tower here and the Sun card. For their side, I see some nourishing love here. They have the Queen of Cups right in their center. They have a lot of love. Page of Wands here, Page of Swords, Ace, 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 and Ace sticking out here. This is interesting reading starting off. We have Justice card, a little Libra rocking in here as well. And we have the 10 of Cups here as our overall awesomeness. This is family contentment, total love and support. That's starting off your reading. That shows, I mean, a rainbow of hope right there. You've definitely had dealing with the family. Definitely a lot of love coming in, a lot of celebrations here with the overall feeling of this here. This is really, really cool to see. This is about new love coming in here, I'm feeling. This is something a little different here. I'm picking up a weird vibe. Give me a sec. I may be dealing with 2 different people. I don't know if you have 2 people in your head. Picking up almost a double vibe, like a Gemini. Little dual personality. I don't know. It's picking up a weird vibe. Let's have a little read and then we'll have a little look here. Now, Page of Wands here is telling us about a new project. This creative idea is coming in here and this is on your side. The Knight of Pentacles is coming in slow and respectfully here. But with him in reverse here, that's interesting. The Knight of Pentacles here is kind of a stubborn person, a little lazy, not working out, and this is you here. Feel a little stubborn on this situation, not willing to move forward. The Justice scales here, Judgment scales here, part of me is telling us that as well. We have Gabriel upside down with the Judgment card. This is denial. This is an error in judgment. This is fear of change. And this is on your side. We have the Page of Swords here also in reverse here, and this is about bad news. This is legal issues, and again, could be dealing with divorce. It could be dealing with somebody who moved out. You might have had some financial matters, pardon me, you've had to deal with. The Hierophant in reverse here too is about problems with authority here. This is The originality of the Taurus energy, that's for sure. This is some slow energy. You need to really, really, really take your time. This has been a long-going separation I'm feeling here. The Ace of Wands here too it's about new project, new inspiration coming in. This is an urge to create, an urge to move forward, an urge to get on with it. You know, like when we're asking if we're going to be together once again, we have the Ace of Pentacles here. Now this one's also in reverse. And this is stressing out here. This is a lot of stress going on when it has to do with the materialism of the relationship too. The Ace of Swords here is straight up. This is about our new ideas, but this is new conflict coming in here. This is on your side. You may have done something to really, really piss them off. The Five of Wands here in reverse is something a little bit of, this is about problems being resolved. I'm glad to see that. The last card to see, at least you got that one coming in here, but we have the Justice card of Libra right beside that. This is about the truth coming out, my friend. This is about balance and happening here. What did you do to piss them off? Could be you, it could be them. I could be getting my sides mixed up. I have this for you, and then this is a situation or the person here. Let's have a little look at this time here. They've gone within themselves and they've taken rest. They've taken time to look within themselves and work within themselves, and they're finding happiness right now. They definitely found material happiness, joyous outcome. They have success that's happening to them right now. They don't have a relationship in their life right now. We see the Ace of Cups here in reverse. They're not with someone right now. They're just choosing to be alone. They're uncrossing their heart. I'm liking to see that with the Two of Swords here. This is about sometimes an overload, a compromise here, an indecision here, what to do. The Queen of Cups is a lot of nurturing energy. She's got the biggest, baddest, coolest cup out of them all in the entire tarot deck, my friend. She's got the most beautiful, adorned cup. She's even protected by angels on each side. The cup is so full with love that it is capped. Wow. We have some faster moving energy here with the Eight of Wands shaking in here, and this is some quick changes. Some news is arriving here. We have the Ten of Swords here, and I call this the spa card, okay? Because I believe after you've reached as far as you can possibly go, they have reached the depths of despair. They've reached the bottom. There's nowhere else to go but go back up. The reason why I call this a spa card is it's time to get some acupuncture. It's time to get some spa time, and it's time to like work your way back up and crawl your way back up out of hell here. We got the Tower card here straight up. And they've definitely gone through their fair of unwanted change, their unwanted upheaval here, a little bit of chaos or storms brewing. You know, and this sometimes they see this happening here in the future here, coming into a few months down the way. Now, now with the Six of Pentacles here in reverse, this is like a one-sided charity. It's a little bit selfish. It's a struggling here too, I'm seeing with them. One-sided selfishness could be okay because they've gone into rest and retreat within themselves. They need to uncross their heart. I'm seeing that. They're hitting the rock bottom of they can't go down any farther here. They're still within some inner turmoil in themselves, but they have a lot of love that they've been working on within themselves, and they've been getting out. Now with the Selfish card here, it's not a negative I'm seeing. It's just they're smart enough to work for themselves and work on themselves before they can come back to you, or they can more to come deal with you. There's some interestingness happening. I'm still feeling two energies. It's hitting me again. I'm going to read ahead, but I don't know why. What is happening, and we shall find out. We're dealing with white tarot with sensitivity here, and you're becoming increasingly sensitive to harsh relationships and environments, situations, and chemicals. And I think this is them here. They were dealing with some harsh times. There's a lot of judgment here. There's a lot of wand. There's a lot of fire energy. There's a lot of passion energy here. The Hierophant in reverse here too is about problems with that significant other that you had. This is going into debt with the love in your heart. Nothing will come of this situation void of course moon. Nothing will come of this situation. We have, look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. This is more wand energy, Saggy energy. This is passion energy. There's two people here, or this person has changed so much. One of you has changed so much that you're like a different person. Could be you, it could be them. This is unreal here. I'm like taking a step back of the glory of the change. We have new love card. A person has stirred your romantic feelings here. We have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And we have past life relationship. You have known each other before. New love. Keep an open mind. Now this may represent not an absolute new love. I believe it represents the passions between you two. I believe it represents the love that you have for each other. And I see that in the Queen of Cups in the center of the spread right here. There's a lot of love that they have for you. I believe one of you has changed so much that it's time to keep an open mind, and it's time to try again. For those of you that'll never return to that person, there's a new love here, and they had a past life here, and you've known each other before. This is karmic relationship. This is ancestral. This goes back through time. Looking at our angel messages here as well, we have clairvoyance. Archangel Raziel says, I'm helping your spiritual sight awakens fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. We have clear your space. Archangel Jophiel, get rid of clutter and clear the energy around you. Use some feng shui. As you clear the space around you, it's going to open up to more love and more support and more positive energy that you could bring to you here. Now the Knight of Pentacles in reverse here that we have on your side this is your stubborn side, okay? This is sometimes laziness and not working with this. Being a little stubborn to make that first move, but if you want to do it, you're going to have to, because right now you're at a standstill and nothing's going to come of this situation if you do nothing about it as well. I think you have to let down some past hurts and some past pains and forgive yourself as well as forgive others. Let's read this one's here. We have silence here for our virtue cards, and it may still stay uncentered. I still stay centered, knowing that more can be achieved in thoughtful silence than through unconsidered words and deeds. So by keeping your mouth shut a little bit more and not being so vicious with your tongue, that's really going to help out the relationship. More can be achieved through silence, okay? And more can be achieved through gratification with forgiveness. Now we have detachment here as well. As an angel, I'm clearly able to see. I can observe a situation at a distance and not allow my emotions to cloud the issue. I strive to do my best without bias. Observing at a distance, knowing when to be silent. Judgment card in reverse. I think you have some things, if you want to be with that person that you used to be, I think you need to make amends, and I think you need to make things right. You've really hurt them. Whether they hurt you first and there's something you said last, they were hurt as well. If you want to be with them, it's time to make amends. For those of you who don't want to be together again, I see some amazing, I see a double. It's still a double. It's killing me. I'd like you to keep an open mind, man. You got a new love coming in. The last person that you're dealing with may not have been the one for you. The last person may have brought you to a place where you didn't like to be. It's just a lot of quarrels that were happening there. And I think this new person, or this person that is the same, that is changed into this new person, is for you. But don't accept any past faults. Don't accept any past how they work. And that goes for you too. You can't give your fully self unless you're 100% as well. So I'm kind of on the fence with this one here. This is interesting. I think you should give it a go. I really think you should use that Libran love. Use that Venus love right here. Use that Aphrodite love. Channel the energy of the Justice, the Libra card, and enjoy yourself. I would like you to call upon Archangel Raziel, because he's going to help you fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. They're going to help you with your heart and heal again. Call upon them when you need the help. Pray to them when you need. Angels are not, I'm an angel healer, advanced angel healer, and I'm not even Christian or Catholic. Angels are in many, many forms and many, many faiths and many, many spiritual, and they are there for us to help us. They are our guides. You have Jophiel and Raziel to help you and guide you. Your overall, I see absolute happiness. Your overall card for the entire situation is total love. Total family. I think this has been a positive reading. I think we have some interesting things we need to self-reflect and go within ourselves before we can make a decision going back into that relationship. But I see happiness. I see happiness. And they're not with anybody right now. You know, they've taken the time for themselves. There's not any new relationships happening with them. A little bit internal chaos that's happening with them, but they're going to keep an open mind because they're ready for you as well. Well, my friend, it's been an honor and a pleasure to read for you today, and thanks so very much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this reading. So give me a little likes up and subscribe. Lets me know that you're there. Tell me what pile that you picked, as well as what country that you're from. I love hearing where everyone's from. It's so kick-ass. I love feeling with all the vibe tribe and catching where everyone's from. Don't forget, down below here, I have a link to my Etsy website, and you can book yourself a private reading with me, a little love, life, clarity, whichever you dig on. And we'll have some fun together. Well, thanks again for hanging out with me, and have a kick-ass day.